Most people think success comes from motivation, and that's why they keep restarting their lives. In the last few years, I went from being completely lost to building a six-figure career and growing 14,000 plus YouTube channel and retraining my brain to actually follow through. That didn't happen because I felt confident or inspired. It happened because I stopped relying on motivation and trained my brain to act when I didn't feel like it. And in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 rules that I use to reprogram how I think and act so progress continues even when motivation disappears. And most people fail at the very first rule. Rule 1. Control the meaning. If you don't control the meaning, your mind will control you. Most things that happen in our lives are neutral. What destroys people is the meaning that they attach to them. When things went wrong in my life, this is a story I told myself. I'm behind, I'm not built for this, and something is wrong with me. The moment I believed that, I stopped, I hesitated, I backed down, I quit. Nothing outside changed, only the story in my head did. So rule 1 is very simple but not easy. You decide the meaning. The same event can break one person and build another. It's not strength, it's interpretation. When something goes wrong in your life, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Pause and ask, what is this training me for? And then move forward. You can change the story and still stay the same because understanding isn't enough. Change needs pressure, and that's rule 2. Rule 2. Use the cost of staying the same. Do you agree with the fact that most people are told to avoid fear? Like stay positive, don't think about the worst case scenarios. That advice keeps people comfortable and stuck. You have to understand that fear is not the problem, ignoring it is. I didn't change in my life because I felt inspired. I changed because staying the same became unacceptable. I asked myself one question: if nothing changes, who do I become in 5 years? Same habits, same doubts, same excuses, and same people. That future cost more than work ever could. So I stopped asking how do I feel today and started asking what happens if I don't act today. Fear stopped being noise and it became direction for me. So don't wait for motivation and use the cost of stagnation. Now most people stop right here. They feel the urgency, they understand the cost, and then they wait to feel ready. That's the biggest mistake. Rule 3. Feelings are not instructions. People lose ears here. They feel tired, decide it means rest. They feel scared, decide it means wait. They feel overwhelmed and decide it means stop. And that's the big mistake. Feelings were never meant to lead you, they were meant to be felt. In my life, I showed up anxious, I worked while I was unsure, and I moved forward without any clarity. And every time I acted anyway, my life only expanded. Here's the truth. Feelings are signals, not commands for you to act on them. Action comes first and then feeling follows. And this is where I got stuck for years. But you don't have to. You just have to move irrespective. Got it? Rule 4. Proof builds confidence. Belief doesn't create consistency, evidence does. I didn't start believing in myself suddenly. I started keeping promises to myself. Small ones. One task, one follow through, one finished day. Every follow through taught my brain something. Not with words but with proof. Your brain doesn't respond to affirmations, vision boards, or quotes. It responds to patterns. If you keep quitting on your goals, it understands we don't follow through. If you keep showing up for your goals, it learns we are reliable. That's when confidence appears. Not before the work, but after it. So stop trying to believe in yourself and start becoming someone your brain can trust. That's the key. Rule 5. Decide your identity. If you don't decide who you're becoming, your past will decide it for you. For a long time, I let my old self run my days. How I thought, how I reacted, what I settled for. No matter how much I learned, I kept repeating the same old patterns. So I changed one important thing. I stopped asking what do I feel right now and started asking what would my future self do here. Not someday, today, on bad days, on boring days, on uncomfortable days. What would my future self exactly do? And then I acted like her before I felt like her. And that's when things changed drastically in my life. Because identity isn't imagined, it's trained every single day. Your brain follows the version of you that you rehearse every day. So let your future self pull you forward, not your old habits pull you back. And that's exactly how change sticks in your life. Now you might be wondering, what happens if I don't do this? Nothing explodes. life just stays the same. Same thoughts, same habits, same excuses. 5 years or 10 years later, you will one day realize you weren't unlucky, you were just untrained. These 5 rules didn't remove pain or suffering from my life. They gave me control back. If you had been through a lot in your life, it doesn't make you weak. It means your mind learned survival before it learned direction. And that can be trained with these 5 steps. And if you're done letting your thoughts control your future, comment future below. Not for me, but for yourself. And if this video hit you, the next thing that you need is consistency even on bad days. Watch this next.